Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Husband!
Wife.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. We're here to sing, right?
No.
No? Do you remember where the hell we are and how the hell we got here?
Well, we just read 1 Maccabees chapter 8.
Sure as fuck did.
And in that chapter, Judas met with the Greeks. And or no, I'm sorry, the Romans.
The
Romans.
Yeah.
My bad. Not the Greeks.
Yeah.
They met about the Greeks.
Yeah.
But not with the Greeks.
Do you know what I heard?
What did you hear?
The Greeks don't want no freaks. That's a song by the Eagles.
It is.
With her rosy smile and with her something smile and her rosy cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
The Greeks don't want no freaks.
That's true. Yeah.
That's a great song.
It is a good song. Mm-hmm. I like that song. Mm-hmm. But basically, we had one of the worst run-on pronoun abuse sentences ever to cross our paths in the history of all time.
It was so bad.
That was terrible.
It was so difficult to read.
But the gist of what happened is that they basically formed an alliance to say, yeah, fuck them Greeks.
Yeah. By them, you mean Judas and his crew formed an alliance against the Greeks with the Romans.
Yes, that is what I meant. They, those, them.
Them.
The guys over there, they did that.
It wasn't just that they used pronouns, it's that they switched who the subject of the pronoun was.
Yeah, without disclosing the change.
Yes. Yes.
God. It was so bad.
Yeah. And
so bad.
So
we're all for having your own pronouns,
yes,
but don't abuse pronouns.
Yes. You have to make sentences easier to read if you're going to use pronouns. You got to tell me which they you mean.
Yeah.
And I will get right on board with it.
Absolutely. That was
fucking Greeks and Romans.
I abuse pronouns.
You do. You're
but
so
not
bad.
Anywhere near the level of this book.
I mean, maybe?
No.
Okay.
That was absolutely terrible.
I would say, I don't want to say nowhere near the level because it's pretty bad. Your abuse of pronouns is pretty bad.
Okay, but you would call me out at least 2 to 3
you
minutes
give me
earlier
a couple
than that
of
sentence would have gotten called out.
And then he said, and then he did, and I'm like, wait, no, that's
what?
too many
when, where,
he's.
why?
That's too many he's and they's. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Anyway, that was 1 Maccabees chapter 8, mm-hmm, which means that today we're getting into
1 Macaroni chapter 9.
All right, let's do this.
Okie dokie. Y'all, it is snowy as fuck outside as we're recording this.
It really is.
And I'm not for it.
I mean, it was terrible driving home today.
Yeah.
I had the maps took me down roads that I had never heard of before, and I'm assuming because there was wrecks on the other roads, but it was not fun. I can tell you that.
No, I heard and I saw on the news. There were a lot of crashes. And,
Yeah.
Tomorrow, the Googles tells me that it's going to be a high of 10 and a low of 0.
Right.
And I'm just like, really?
Yeah, that's not fun.
I'm not here for it.
No.
So anyway.
Maccabees. First Maccabees.
First Maccadoodles.
Yeah.
Chapter 9. Here we go.
Yes.
Okay. Demetrius, he's the king of the Greeks,
Okay.
right?
I believe that's correct.
He heard that Nicanor had fallen. Remember, he got his head chopped off in his right hand.
he more than fell. He was kind of
He got chopped
decapitated and stuff. Yeah.
So the king heard that Nicanor had fallen with his with his forces in battle.
One might even say parceled out.
Yeah. And King Demetrius, sent Bacchides and Alcimus again. So Bacchides and Albus Dumbledore are again getting sent into the land of Judah a second time. And the right wing of his army with them, the King Demetrius.
Sure. I wouldn't be real keen on doing this if I was them.
I would be done if I was the Greeks.
Guys?
I'd be like, we have some golden age to do over here.
See what happened to Nicanor?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about this.
How about if we just let those Jews live?
Plus, I heard Judas was talking to the Romans.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I'm like, let them be.
Yeah.
We have golden age sciences and philosophies and arts to do over here.
Let's worry about something else.
The Greek guys, Bacchides and Albus, went by the way that leads to Gilgal and encamped against Mesaloth, which is in Arbela, and took possession of it and killed many people. That sucks. But be that as it may, when I saw Arbela, I really, really, really was so tempted to say Alberobello, which is a place in Italy where the houses are round. They're called truly houses. And it's a lovely little village. And when I was in elementary school, my dad was stationed on an Air Force base in southern Italy. Yeah. And we went on field trips to see Alberobello. And it's like they have little markets and, it's just a lovely little place. So I'm like, Alberobello? No, it's Arbella.
Got it. Yeah.
Anyway, but lots of people were killed because
that's what happened back then.
That's what they do.
You know, I have to say there's a distinct lack of God killing people. Like, it does happen still. They ask for God to kill people like in a couple chapters ago.
But it's all men murdering.
Yeah, this is just like history. This is just like accounting for...
And then we killed them, and then they killed those, then we killed and he is dead, and I chopped off his arm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the first month of the 152nd year, which we know is since the Seleucid Empire. Right. The Babylonian exile thing. Yeah. And all that.
Yeah. Not confusing at all.
Right. So the first month of that year, they encamped against Jerusalem. Then they marched away and went to Berea with 20,000 infantry and 2,000 cavalry.
So they just camped out in front of Jerusalem. They're like, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah. Okay. But they're picking up guys along the way. Right. Is how this is working. Okay. They're marching, and they're like, camp here, camp there, here, camp there, camp.
Right, but I feel like I feel like they were camping outside of Jerusalem to attack it, but then they were like, nah, we'll skip. Yeah. For now.
Well, Judas was encamped at Elasa with 3,000 chosen men. Mm-hmm. They saw the multitude of the forces, that they were many, and they were terrified.
The Judas's people.
I don't know.
Or, well, the Jewish people, I would imagine.
Okay, the Maccadoodles.
Yeah.
Many slipped away out of the army. They were not left of them more than 800 men. Yeah, this is Judas's guys. Man. Judas's Maccadoodles are running away scared.
I don't understand that, because like they were beating people in one sentence like all day long.
Yeah, this is weird.
Now they meet with the Romans, and all of a sudden like 2/3 of their army's running away when they see the Greeks. What's happening here?
Well, the Greeks are I don't know, Bacchides is suddenly tall.
I feel like Judas must be losing some power here.
Right, because Judas saw that his army slipped away and that the battle pressed upon him, and he was very troubled in spirit because he had no time to gather them together, and he became faint.
2,000 people slipping away?
Yeah.
Not even 2,200 people slipping away?
Yeah.
Is more than, like, I don't feel that's the correct terminology.
Yeah.
Mass exodus?
Mass
fucking
exodus.
fleeing like crazy?
Yeah, like fuck this, I'm out, bruh.
But, like, slipping away just kind of diminishes what was going on there.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like that's the correct
And that's why he was faint. It's like whoever he was left with were all mercenaries, and they saw the Greeks, and they were like, it's a no for me, dog.
Yeah, we're out.
Yeah, yeah.
Elephants.
Right?
Fuck that.
Yeah, fuck elephants. I mean, not really, because I love elephants.
Right. But that one guy,
yeah.
I mean, he did kill the elephant, but I mean,
he got killed too, so.
Elephant squished him.
Yeah.
You know,
it
like,
fell
I'm sorry.
him.
I'm not getting squished by an elephant today.
No, and I'm not trying to stab an elephant.
Right, yeah.
They're beautiful creatures.
Why would you want to?
Yeah.
Right.
So Judas, said to those Maccadoodles who were left, let's arise and go up against our adversaries, if perhaps we may be able to fight with them. He's like, come on, let's go. Even though there's only 800 of you left.
We could do this with 5 people.
Yeah.
And 2 sentences.
Let's do it. But the Maccadoodles, they tried to dissuade him.
Like, dude.
They were like, it's the fucking Greeks now. And
did you look around at, like, our forces? Because
did you notice that the Romans aren't here with us? It's just us.
Right, yeah.
It's us minus the 2,200.
Hold on, but God. Just hear me out here. God.
Anyways, the Maccadoodles said, there is no way we are fucking able. But let's rather save our lives now. Let's return again with our kindred and fight against them. But we're too few.
That sounds practical to me.
Yeah.
I feel like this is
guys.
I feel like this is a good plan.
Yeah.
You know?
This looks fucking bad. Let's go get more guys.
Right, yeah. These guys have the right idea.
Judas said, let it not be so that I should do this thing to flee from them.
He does not love it when a plan comes together.
No. Judas is a fool. If our time has come, let's die in a manly way for our kindred's sake, you fucking Klingon.
And there
He's
he goes.
a fucking Klingon.
400 people more fleed.
He's like, for glory! And not leave a cause of reproach against our honor. He is such a fucking Klingon.
How dare you just diminish their honor?
Yeah, yeah.
We'll all die before you can diminish our honor.
Yeah, this is the way. Like, no, bro, it's not. The army marched out from the camp and stood to encounter them.
Let's count the sentences.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah.
The cavalry was divided into 2 companies.
Okay.
400 each, I guess.
Sure.
And the slingers and the archers went before the army.
Well, no, so you only probably had like
300 each.
Not even probably, because
Right.
you guys still have the infantry.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so the slingers and the archers went before the army, and all the mighty men that fought in the front of the battle.
Okay.
Bacchides. Oh, now we're back at the Greeks.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know.
They were setting up Judas. Now we're back at the Greeks.
But it's mid-paragraph.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like,
yeah, that should be a paragraph break. But whatever. They can't even get the pronoun stuff right.
No,
so I
know.
Whatever.
This is so bad. Bacchides was in the right wing. The phalanx. Did I say that right?
I don't know. Phalanx. Yeah, I think that's right.
I think that's it. The phalanx advanced on the 2 parts, and they, whoever they are, blew with their trumpets. Burp, 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 burp. The men by Judas's side sounded with their trumpets. Burp, 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 burp. And the earth shook with the shout of the armies. Rah, get 'em!
You know, I feel like if you only had 800 men, you're strapped for people, you'd skip the trumpets.
Oh, I would. I'd be going for surprise.
Like, can I get a sword over here instead of a trumpet?
You know what I would do? I would throw dirty underwear.
Oh my God.
No, seriously. Everybody wipe your ass with your undies and let's throw it. Like, that's gross, right? That's so gross.
There wasn't
That's
a lot
a
of modern
distraction.
amenities back then. I feel like that wouldn't have been as much of a distraction as you would hope for in those times.
In my headcanon,
Sure.
it is brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the battle was joined and continued from morning until evening. So they fought all fucking night.
Yeah.
No, they fought all fucking day.
Sure.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Judas saw that Bacchides and the strength of his Bacchides' army were on the right side, and all that were brave in heart went with him.
Okay.
And the right wing was defeated by them, and he pursued after them to the Mount Azotus.
Judas beat this massive army from Greece.
No. Judas saw that Bacchides and the strength of his army were on the right side. So basically winning makes you on the right side. So Bacchides is on the right side.
Or they were on
winning.
the literal right side.
Oh. And all that were brave in heart went with him, Bacchides.
Oh.
And the right wing was defeated by them. And he pursued... Okay, no, you're correct in that they were on the right side. Not the
literal
left side.
right-handed.
Yeah.
No, that's the right... Yeah.
And all that were brave in heart went with him, and the right wing was defeated by them. And he pursued after them to Mount Azotus. Those who were on the left wing saw that the right wing was defeated, and they turned and followed in the footsteps of Judas and of those who were with him.
Wait. The Greeks just suddenly were like, fuck this shit. We're with these guys.
I have no idea.
That doesn't sound correct.
I'm not following.
No, but yeah, no.
The battle became desperate, not desperate, separated
Right.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
And many on both sides fell wounded to death. Judas fell.
Oh.
And the rest fled.
Oh.
Damn.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, Judas died. Whoa, this is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. Jonathan and Simon, so that's his sons,
Okay.
took Judas, that's his brothers, took Judas, their brother, and buried him in the tomb of his ancestors at Modin. Or Modin.
This day didn't work out too well for him.
No,
It definitely took more than one sentence here.
He should have listened.
He should have listened
to his Maccadoodles.
I feel like this was pretty well telegraphed. They got way too many people.
He brought this on himself, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Because he was like, die for glory. And they were like,
right.
okay.
Yeah.
I guess you will
if
then.
you insist.
They wept for him, his brothers. All Israel made great lamentation for him and mourned many days.
Sackcloth,
and said,
heads in the dirt.
Heads in the dirt,
Yeah.
pulling their hair out,
Right, yeah.
And they said, how the mighty has fallen, the Savior of Israel. Wow, that's where how the mighty has fallen.
Yeah.
Comes from.
Yeah.
Nice. The rest of the acts of Judas and his wars and the valiant deeds which he did and his greatness are not written, for they were exceedingly many.
Oh.
So he did a bunch of other stuff that we didn't even talk about, and now you never
This
get to know
guy's so
it.
great, we can't even put it all in this book.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, I gotta still talk about this war. Anyways. It came to pass after the death of Judas the Maccadoodle that the lawless emerged within all the borders of Israel.
So this guy was the only thing holding them all together, huh?
Yeah, he was so godly with his murderous ways that all the lawless were like...
Well, I mean, he was murdering his own people.
That's what I'm saying.
For being quote-unquote lawless. So, he doesn't... We've talked about it on many occasions so far through this book. He wasn't real friendly.
No.
Not unless you were like on his side totally.
I don't want to hang out with him.
Definitely no. No, if I disagreed with him, which I probably would, I'd be dead.
He would stab you.
He would stab me.
And chop off your hand. All those who did iniquity rose up. So sinners are all abound.
Okay, sure.
In those days, there was an exceedingly great famine. There's always a fucking famine.
Yeah, because obviously they're not being godly. So,
right.
Yeah.
And the country went over to their side.
I'm sorry,
country.
what? Oh, to the people that were shitty.
Yeah. And badness everywhere.
Okay.
Instead of the dude abides, it's the iniquity people abide.
Okay.
Okay.
I just find it really funny that they're not even placing this in the hands of God right now.
Right.
they're placing it in the hands of Judas.
Right. Yeah.
Who they haven't really pitched as like a godly person other than he follows the law, right? But he's mostly just a general.
Yeah.
He's a warmonger. He's fighting, and that's all he was, really.
He's a Klingon.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that's what he is.
Yeah.
Bacchides, the Greek, chose the ungodly men and made them rulers of the country.
Sure,
why wouldn't you? They inquired and searched for the friends of Judas and brought them to Bacchides, and he took vengeance on them and used them despitefully.
I bet.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
It feels
you chopped off the head and hand of his friend or whatever there,
Yeah, Nicanor.
Yeah, so...
It sounds like that I don't want
not that that justifies...
Using someone despitefully. Like,
right.
Please don't use me despitefully.
Right.
That just sounds like...
Can't be good.
You pooped in my mouth and then you fucked my ears. Like, no thanks. There was great suffering in Israel, such as was not since the time prophets stopped appearing to them.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Remember that time when the prophets stopped?
Kind of. It doesn't feel like it was all that long ago.
I know.
So, I mean...
Remember that time? Well, I mean, then there was all the... Oh, yeah, no, I don't remember.
Well, there was prophets still during the Babylonian exile.
Yeah.
So, this is maybe a couple hundred years after the Babylonian exile. Maybe.
Yeah.
So, there was still,
No, they were talking about 130 some odd years. So... in the 130 something year.
Right. So, but they're counting different time frames. That's that whole other calendar from when the Greeks took over or whatever.
Yeah, but that is from the time of the Babylonian exile.
So it's still
it's 130 some
less
odd
than
years.
200 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which,
that's crazy.
In the grand scheme of the Old Testament, isn't that long.
Right. Exactly. So they're like, remember when your grandpa or your dad even were talking about prophets, and then they were like, and then there was never a prophet again. I don't think enough time has passed for them to be talking like that.
Right.
All the friends of Judas were gathered together, and they said to Jonathan, since your brother Judas has died, we have no man like him to go out against our enemies and Bacchides.
And Jonathan's like, but I'm here. Well, what about me, guys?
I don't know, but I think it's funny that they differentiated Bacchides from the enemies, from your enemies and Bacchides.
Right.
And among those of our nation who hate us. We do be hated. Now, therefore, we have chosen you this day.
Oh.
Well, I guess you'll do.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
there's no one like him, but you can. We chose you, so it's all good.
You're what's here.
Right. Yeah.
That is such an uninspirational speech.
Yeah.
Now, therefore, we have chosen you this day, womp womp, to be our prince, I guess, and leader, I guess, in his place, that you may fight our battles.
Oh, how nice of them.
They're like, Jonathan, we choose you.
Can I please? That's awesome.
So Jonathan took the governance upon himself at that time and rose up in the place of his brother Judas.
Okay.
When Bacchides found out, he tried to kill him.
Well, of course.
Yeah. Jonathan and Simon, his brother, and all who were with him knew it. That happens when somebody tries to kill you. I hope you know it.
Yeah, especially if you're meeting in big groups of people plotting to take over the other people.
Yeah.
You should definitely know if they're going to try to kill you, which you should probably just assume without even question that they're going to do that. So
right. I woke up this morning. Let me think about it. He probably tried to kill me today.
Am I Judas's brother? Yeah, he's going to try to kill me.
Yeah.
So.
And they fled into the wilderness of Tekoa and encamped by the water of the pool of Asphar.
Okay.
Bacchides found this out on the Sabbath day and came, he and all his army, over the Jordan.
Okay.
Oh, this won't go well because he don't give a fuck that it's the Sabbath.
Well, they got to win at some point, so.
I mean, Bacchides is like, fuck your Sabbath. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, but they also don't give a shit about Sabbath because they're like, we can't not fight on the Sabbath.
Exactly. So it's like, why did we even mention it was the Sabbath if we're being honest?
Because they want to show what they're sacrificing to fight these terrible people.
We even had to fight on the Sabbath.
Right, yeah. We didn't even get one day of rest.
Womp womp.
Work.
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Yeah.
That's what I hear.
And Jonathan, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Jonathan did not go to the Outlook Hotel. So. Jonathan sent his brother, I guess Simon?
Probably,
One of the other brothers?
Sure.
I don't know. Simon or somebody. A leader of the multitude and implored his friends, the Nabatheans, that they might store their baggage, which was much, with them. Oh my God. So they're like, excuse me, Nabatheans, can we rent a storage unit here?
Right.
Because these guys are trying to kill us all the time, fucking Greeks. And we just need a place to store our couch for now.
Right, but they're not Israelites, so wouldn't you be worried that these fuckers are going to kill you afterwards because, you're not them?
I have no idea who the Nabatheans are.
I guess they made pacts with the Romans, so they can make friends, I guess.
Yeah, they probably were like, dear Nabatheans, can we rent a storage unit? And the Nabatheans were like, fuck no, y'all are, the Greeks are after you. Bacchides will have my ass.
Yeah.
And then Simon or whoever was like, okay, I hate to pull this card, but I am friends with the Romans. Oh, my liege, said the Nabathean. Yes, here's the largest, most golden, big, giant. Right. It's huge, the storage unit.
Right.
Yeah. The children of Jambri, Jambri?
Oh, yeah.
Came out of Madabadabadoo, and seized John and all that he had and went their way with it.
Wait, hold on. Who came out of where?
Jonathan sent his brother, a leader of the multitude, and implored his friends, the Nabatheans, that they might store their baggage, which was much, with them. The children of Jambri came out of Madaba and seized John and all that he had and went on their way with it.
Jonathan? Or who the fuck is John?
John, and I'm like, are you suddenly calling Thomas Tom? Like, are we nicknaming now? Or
right,
is
but
this...
it's a weird change in why are they seizing why are they seizing and who are they seizing exactly?
I have no idea who the children of Jambri are. I don't know if John is Jonathan. I have no idea what's happening.
Okay.
But Simon and John are not together at the moment. Or Simon and Jonathan are not together.
Right.
Because Jonathan was like, hey, Simon, go talk to the Nabatheans and store our couches.
Right.
And so whoever Jambri is and whoever his children are, they seize John, who might or might not be Jonathan.
Okay. All right.
Okay, while...
We'll try to piece this together as we go, I guess.
While Simon is over there talking to the Nabatheans about a storage unit.
Yeah.
Okay. But after these things, they, whoever they are, brought word to Jonathan and Simon that his... Okay, wait. Let me read that again. I messed up. But after these things, they brought word to Jonathan and Simon his brother that the children of Jambri were celebrating a great wedding and were bringing the bride, a daughter of one of the great nobles of Canaan from Nadabath, with a large escort.
Okay.
They, whoever they are...
The large wedding party, probably.
Remembered John, their brother... I don't know if that's Jonathan or what.
Where did this John guy come from?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm so confused. We're going to need another,
Q&A,
yeah. Okay, they, whoever they are, remembered John, their brother, and went up and hid themselves under the cover of the mountain. They lifted up their eyes and looked and saw a great procession with much baggage. The bridegroom came out with his friends and his kindred to meet them with timbrels, musicians, and many weapons. They rose up against them from their ambush and killed them, and many fell wounded to death. And I have no idea who's attacking whom.
I feel like somebody was trying to ambush the Israelites or Jonathan, basically.
I feel like it's opposite.
Really?
Yeah, but I could be wrong. I don't fucking know.
Okay. I am confused with that, though.
Yeah.
So
The remnant fled into the mountains, and the Jews took all their spoils.
see,
So the Jews, the Maccabeans, right, were spying on the bridal party.
yeah, and they were the
Okay.
one. The bridal party was the ones that were trying to They were trying to infiltrate Judas, or not Judas. It's Jonathan now. They were trying to infiltrate Jonathan and their party by coming in peace, but they saw through that and then killed them.
Nope, I got nothing.
That's what I think.
I cannot.
That's what I
with
think.
That sounds like so much bullshit. So the wedding was turned into mourning. Wow, everything's sad. And the voice of the musicians into lamentations. They avenged fully the blood of their brother and turned back to the marshes of the Jordan.
Oh, now I'm really confused.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense.
No, I need a big explainer.
Yeah.
Bacchides. So we're back to the Greeks.
Okay, yeah.
He heard about this, and he came on the Sabbath day to the banks of Jordan with a great army.
Sure.
Jonathan said to his company, so this is Judas's brother,
Yeah.
saying to his dudes, let's stand up now and fight for our lives, for things are different today than they were yesterday and the day before. For behold, the battle is before us and behind us. Moreover, the water of the Jordan is on this side and on that side, and marsh and thicket. There is
so profound.
I know. Where we went to the river, and oh my God, guess what? There was so much river.
It's on both sides.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
And I waved across the river, and then there was a person on the other side, and they were on the river too.
Yeah.
And there's
And then-
marshes and thickets everywhere.
On both sides.
Yeah. There's no place to escape, he continued.
Right.
Now, therefore, cry to heaven that you may be delivered out of the hand of your enemies. Cry to Heaven is the name of a book by Anne Rice.
Okay.
Not part of the vampire, not trilogy, because it became a so many book series. Anyway, Cry to Heaven is an Anne Rice book, not part of the vampire guys.
Got it.
Okay, so now therefore cry to heaven that you may be delivered out of the hand of your enemies. Okay, so he's done talking now.
Yeah.
So the battle was joined, and Jonathan stretched out his hand to strike Bacchides, and he turned back away from him.
Jonathan turned back away from Bacchides.
Or Bacchides turned back away from Jonathan.
That could be either way.
It could be either way,
Yeah.
because we don't know.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Jonathan and those who were with him leapt into the Jordan and swam over to the other side. The enemy didn't pass over the Jordan against them. I wonder if it's because they were...
Oh, so it was Jonathan that he reached out and smacked him, and then they went
ran away and swam away.
swam across the river.
And they're like, nah. And I'm like, Bacchides, why didn't y'all jump in the river? Is it because y'all are fae? Because the fairies in a lot of like fantasy and urban fantasy and stuff, the fae cannot cross rivers.
I see.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's just like old fairy lore.
Fairy tales.
Fairy tales, if you will. Yeah. So I guess they're fairies because they can't get in the water. Okay.
Yeah.
About 1,000 men of Bacchides' company fell that day. Poor Greeks.
So they didn't
If only
smack
could
them.
swim.
They killed them.
Yeah.
Okay.
If only the Greeks could swim, right?
Yeah.
And he, Bacchides, returned to Jerusalem. They built strong cities in Judea, the stronghold that was in Jericho and Emmaus, Batharon, Bethel, Timnath, Pharathon, and Tephon, with high walls and gates and bars.
So hold on. They ran away from these people.
No, I'm so sorry. Pronouns.
The Israelites, Jonathan, ran away from Bacchides after smacking them, which was killing 1,000 people apparently, and then that apparently bought them enough time to build up battlement in like.
No, Bacchides and the Greeks went back.
Oh.
They ran away and built shit.
Oh.
Is what I'm reading.
Okay.
He fortified the city Bethshura, Gazara, and the citadel and put troops and stores of food in them. He took the sons of the chief men of the country for hostages and put them under guard in the citadel at Jerusalem. Yeah, this is the Greeks.
Okay.
They did not jump in the water.
Right.
Bacchides and the Greeks ran away, and they were like, fuck you then. We're just going to build up.
Yeah.
Y'all can stay in the fucking river. I don't care.
Right.
Fuck your Jordan.
Yeah.
You know? And in the 153rd year, so 153 years since the Babylonian exile, in the second month, Alcimus gave orders to pull down the wall of the inner court of the sanctuary. He also pulled down the works of the prophets, so they are just completely plundering everything that belonged to the Jews.
Okay.
He began to pull down. At that time was Alcimus stricken, and his works were hindered, and his mouth was stopped, and he was taken with a palsy, and he could no more speak anything and give orders concerning his house. Alcimus died at that time with great torment. So I don't know if
he got sick.
Dude
couldn't function anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him.
Right.
I don't know if they're going to try to paint it that God was like, fuck you.
I mean, they're not, like, yet. But that might be kind of an implication, but they don't imply that as much in this book.
No, they really don't. They really don't. Bacchides saw that Albus was dead, and he returned to the king, Demetrius, right?
Okay.
Isn't that his name?
I think so, yeah.
Then the land of Judah had rest for 2 years. I wonder if the Jews were, like, staying in the river this whole time.
I'm confused. Why did Jonathan return to the king?
No.
Oh, Bacchides returned.
Bacchides saw that Albus was dead, you know, because Albus, like, I don't know, he got some kind of cerebral palsy or something and just died. I don't know, he got sick or whatever.
Yeah.
And so Bacchides was like, man, fuck all this. I'm leaving. I'm leaving this place. He returned to Greece.
Sure.
Okay, or wherever.
Yeah.
Then the land of Judah had rest for 2 years.
Okay.
Then, but we're not done. All the lawless men took counsel, saying, behold, Jonathan and his men are dwelling at ease and in security. Now, therefore, we will bring Bacchides, the Greeks, and he will capture them all in one night. They went and consulted with him, I guess Bacchides.
Yeah.
He, I guess Bacchides, marched out and came with a great army and sent letters secretly to all his Bacchides' allies who were in Judea that they should seize Jonathan and those who were with him, Jonathan.
Yeah.
But they couldn't, the friends of Bacchides. They couldn't because their plan was known to them. Listen to this. But they couldn't because their plan was known to them. That is so fucking bad.
Right.
So Bacchides' boys couldn't take Jonathan because Bacchides' boys' plan was known to them, Jonathan and his boys.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Maccadoodles.
Yeah.
Jonathan's men seized about 50 of the men of the country who were authors of the wickedness. I want to be an author of wickedness. Oh my God. Oh, that is my goal in life now, is to be an author of the wickedness.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he killed them. That is not my goal, just to be clear. So Jonathan's men were like, fuck you for trying to kill us, and we kill you back.
50 of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Jonathan, Simon, and those who were with him went away to Bethbassi, whatever.
This doesn't sound like winning. It sounds like they killed 50 people and fled.
Yeah, it sounds like we didn't die.
Right.
Yay. Yeah. So all these guys went to this Bethbassi place, which is in the wilderness, and Jonathan, built up that which had been pulled down, and they, the Maccadoodles, made it strong. Right. Bacchides found out about it. So yeah. Okay.
He's always finding out about shit.
I know.
Yeah.
Both sides are really.
Well, yeah.
They were very well informed for not having the internet.
Right.
I will say.
Do you suppose maybe now that Judas is dead that the Romans don't have to like back the Jewish folks up?
I don't know, because, like, where are they in all of this?
Right, yeah. They've been getting their asses beat for like a while now.
They being the Maccadoodles.
Right, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Okay, Bacchides found out about it, and Bacchides, gathered together all his multitude and sent orders to those who were of Judea. Bacchides, went and encamped against Bethbasi and fought against it many days and made engines of war.
Okay.
Jonathan, so we're back in the Maccadoodles,
yeah,
left his brother Simon in the city and went out into the country, and Jonathan, went with a few men. Jonathan, struck Odomera and Odomera's kindred and the children of Phasaron in their tents. I don't know who these guys are, but they must have been
popped
Greeks.
up out of nowhere.
They're probably Greek generals that were like well known back then, is my guess. They began to strike them and to go up with their forces. I can't with any of that. Sorry. Then Simon and those who were with him, Simon went out of the city and set the engines of war on fire. This war is on fire, and fought against Bacchides. And Simon, was defeated by them. Or Bacchides, was defeated by them.
I'm thinking Bacchides.
I have no idea.
Because they were setting fire to the engines of war, and the other guys were like, killing people over there and
so
stuff.
You think that the Greeks are on the down?
It sounds that way.
Okay, well, tell me what this means. They afflicted him severely, for his counsel and expedition was in vain. Who's doing what?
I'm thinking that it's...
The Maccadoodles afflicted Bacchides severely.
Right.
For his counsel, Bacchides, and expedition, because he was on an expedition.
Right, yeah.
Was in vain.
Right.
They were very angry with the lawless men who gave him counsel to come into the country.
Yeah, they being Jonathan's men.
So the Maccadoodles were very angry with the lawless men who gave the Bacchides guy counsel to come into the country. And the Maccadoodles, killed many of them. The
lawless
Greeks,
people.
The lawless people.
Not the Greeks. No, these are
you're right.
People.
The lawless
Israelites,
people. Yeah, okay. Then he decided to depart into his own land.
Okay.
Bacchides?
I'm assuming.
I don't know. This is so difficult.
It is.
It just doesn't need to be this hard.
Right.
Why can't you just tell me who's doing what?
I feel like fuck the whole not rewriting shit in the Bible thing.
Yeah.
Rewrite this.
Please.
Like, fix it. Because this needs some serious editing.
Yeah.
Somebody should fix it.
When this was translated from Hebrew, I think, or Greek.
Sure.
I think Greek, actually. When it was translated from Greek into English.
Right.
I understand that you want to use the same style of language or whatever.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, they used a pronoun. We have to use a pronoun.
Mm-hmm.
You're allowed to put brackets to show that you made an addition.
Yeah, that would be nice.
And you really should have done that.
Yeah.
If you knew, why didn't you?
Right.
This is dumb.
I agree.
I would like to file a complaint with whoever is in charge of this. But anyways, Jonathan learned of this and sent ambassadors so Bacchides ran away.
Yeah.
So Jonathan learned of this, being that Bacchides ran away, I guess, and sent ambassadors to him, Bacchides, to the end that they should make peace with him, Bacchides.
Okay.
And that Bacchides, should restore to them, the Maccadoodles, the captives. Give me my guys back, and then let's be friends.
Okay.
He accepted the thing. So Bacchides, accepted the thing, the request for friendship and peace.
All right.
And did according to his words, and swore to him that he would not seek his harm all the days of his life. So Bacchides is like, I'm so fucking done. I'm not even going to try to kill you anymore.
Got it.
You're safe as long as I live. At least not by my hand. I can't with you.
Sure.
Bacchides, restored to him Jonathan. Is that who it was? Yeah. Jonathan, the captives which he, Bacchides, had taken before out of the land of Judah. And he, Bacchides, returned and departed into his own land, his Bacchides' own land.
Yeah.
And didn't come any more into the Maccadoodles' borders.
Okay.
Thus the sword ceased from Israel. Jonathan lived at Mishmash. Jonathan began to judge the people, and Jonathan, destroyed the ungodly right the fuck out of Israel. The end.
Okay.
God damn.
Well, the Maccabees didn't fare as well in this round.
But they did end up making peace with the Greeks.
They did. And I guess they won, sort of, but like not decisively, not like in previous chapters. And
they did not win if you asked a Klingon. And we all know that the Klingon code is the one that really counts.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it just, and there wasn't a lot of invocation of God.
No invocation of God in this chapter.
Right, so...
They did mention the Sabbath.
Right. And I think they did maybe ask for God's help, sort of weird.
No, not in this chapter.
No? Okay.
Mm-mm.
All right. Well, anyway, it was definitely light, at the very least, on God shit.
A lot of fighting back and forth.
Yeah.
And a lot of, he knew him, and he heard about the news, and he tried to sneak up on him, but he heard about it, and so he was not able to sneak up on him, but he got him anyway, and he killed many. And do you even know who the fuck I'm talking about?
Yeah, they did that. Definitely did not disappoint on the pronouns.
Yeah.
So that's for sure.
Imagine if we said do a shot every time a pronoun is used. Like,
you'd be drunk in the first fucking paragraph.
I don't think I have enough booze to do this.
Yeah.
Like, that would be
You'd want,
terrible challenge.
A doctor on hand for that.
But it would be fun to try. I kind of feel like we need to get a bottle of wine. I guess you don't do shots of wine. Wait, that would be terrible.
Right, no.
We should get some whiskey for tomorrow or whenever we read this, and we should take turns doing shots.
No. That would be really bad.
Okay, we could do he versus they. Like, every time it's a singular pronoun, I do it, and every time it's a plural pronoun, you do it.
No?
Wow.
Nope.
Okay.
Got anything else today?
No, you just shot down my plan.
I did, because it's a really terrible idea.
I just wanted to get drunk, mostly.
Yeah, right. You can do that anyway, though.
Yeah, but drunk with a plan is always way more fun.
Right. So that was First Maccabees chapter 9.
Sure as fuck was.
And we will be back next time with
First Maccadoodles chapter 10.
And then after that, we should probably do a Q&A.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Let's do a Q&A. Well, no, because we kind of know how it ended. So we don't need to, like, see who did what.
You could look up a couple things.
Maybe. I might.
Maybe. We'll see.
Let's read chapter 10 and then we'll do a Q&A.
Right. That's what I was saying.
No, you had the right way.
Okay.
You were right. I was wrong.
Okay.
I was probably already drunk just thinking about pronoun drunkenness.
Sure. Yeah. All right. That's all we got for today. Thank you, as always, for joining us. Don't forget to join us every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on Discord. The link is always in the show notes. And if you have the ability to help us out, it is always appreciated. $2 a month gets you early access to all of these episodes. And go do that. Patreon.com/Sacrilegious Discourse.
Yeah.
And you can find the link on our website too, which is sacrilegiousdiscourse.com.
I mean, it's almost like the name of our podcast is the name of everything.
Basically, if you look up Sacrilegious Discourse, you'll find us.
Right?
Like, that's, you know what? I have to say, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Like, we started this so long ago, it feels like. But, like, now, you can search for, like, Bible. You can search for, like, atheist Bible study, and we pop up. You can search for Sacrilegious Discourse, and we're definitely right there.
Yeah.
And, like, top atheist podcast, we're right up there.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is so cool.
We did it.
We did it. We did something. We made something. It's out there. It's in the world.
We did an art.
And thank you guys for being there with us on this. Because that truly, it's so cool. It's so cool to be us.
I mean, honestly, like, we haven't said it often enough, but, like, dudes, we read the whole fucking Old Testament.
Yeah.
Like that.
That's a feat.
That is a feat, and y'all helped us do that.
Definitely.
Y'all made us do that.
Definitely. So anyway, thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe, leave an Apple review, join us on Twitter, support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.